Hey all, I am Joel Mahony, or the spiritual superhero. I am the creator of spiritual superheroes life coaching, and today I would like to talk to you all about assumptions. Now, let me start by saying that I did I helped someone out with a project a couple of days ago that is doing some sort of certificate in disability, working with people with disabilities and whatnot. I myself was born with spina bifida, and yeah, so I helped this person out with their project because they had to interview someone with a disability, ask them a few questions and stuff like that. So I went ahead and I just wanted to tell you all about that experience. Now, I don't mind really anyone asking me questions to do with my disability. I'm really an open book, even anything else that people want to ask me. I'm quite open and honest about everything. But one of the questions was what part of my disability inhibits anything that I do, and I was actually stuck with that question because a lot of the time people assume because I have a disability that there are going to be certain hurdles that I have to overcome that are connected to my disability. Now, me being 36 years old have had a lot of time to adjust, and I always find a way to do something, whether it be a little bit of a task or not. I can usually find my way around any task, but basically that question, although I say I'm open to any questions and I do welcome a lot of the questions, that kind of in a way confused me because I actually had to ask my fiance, is there anything that actually gets in the way as far as living my life with a disability? And really, there is very little to none things that really inhibit what I do. But I think it was more the assumption that that people have that someone with a disability might have some stuff that they're not capable of, when in fact a lot of the time you'll find that it is in fact the opposite, because someone with a disability, and I will tell you this without a lie, they will not only be better at things, but they will go out of their way to show people that they are just as capable as a so-called able-bodied person. And I mean, as I say, there's very little that I am capable of. Yeah, stairs might be a thing, and walking might be an issue, but I mean, even with things like walking and stairs, although primarily I do use a wheelchair to get around, I find as I got older, I find it just easier to get around in a wheelchair. But I am actually quite capable of using crutches. So, if I so choose, can I can use crutches to walk. So I can, in that way, walk. So I mean, as far as stairs go, I've been to many places that have got flights of stairs, and they're not an issue either. They usually there's someone to help me get my wheelchair up some stairs, and I just usually get out of my wheelchair and crawl up. That's I've always done that, and it is just as easy for me to do things like that. Some, as I say, the assumption would be that that it might be a hassle for me, which yeah, maybe a little bit, but that's not to say that I'm going to let that little bit of a hassle prevent me from going into a place just because there's stairs. People are nice enough to help me when I need help, and I do appreciate that. Things like getting something off a top shelf in a supermarket. You know, people are always nice enough to at least ask me, although I have got quite a good reach. I can, and I am quite capable of doing things like that, and yeah, so basically I just wanted to clear up the assumption that people with disabilities are incapable of certain certain things, because they are in fact quite capable, and a lot of the time they will go out of their way to show someone that they are very capable. I myself have said it a few times, I am quite a spiteful individual when it comes to stuff like this. And I do like to, when people make the assumption, I like to I guess show them, and yeah, at the end of the day, there's really very little that someone with a disability is capable of, if only people would, number one, understand, and number two, actually give them the opportunity to show how capable they actually are.